I know of some people that have relocated to Ireland as carers, and they're
Oh,
already there.
really?
Yeah. So,
From
but
Africa?
from Africa, yes, from Africa, from
Wow.
non-EU
I thought you
countries,
said we are launching it in 2023, but they've started
they
already.
started. But
We came around the same time last year to talk
Mhm.
about the opportunity for healthcare assistance
Nurses.
in the UK for 2022, and so many people took the opportunity, and thousands of people have relocated to the UK with their family, and their lives have changed. And
Yeah,
now UK, now getting a healthcare assistant job in the UK is extremely difficult because now it's like it's choked. And
yeah.
now we are telling you that there's a neighboring country, Ireland, that is looking
Hmm.
for desperate for you, and this person is the one that knows about it. If I were you, if I didn't get the opportunity for the UK process, although I'll not give up on the UK process, I think it's worth trying. 13 euros an hour is a good deal, honestly. Hey, stop that. So guys, welcome once again to my channel. Today I have here Olayinka Arimu, Nurse Coach Ola. I'm sure if you're a frequent viewer of my channel, you may have seen her face before. So she's a Nigerian, beautiful Nigerian lady. She lives all the way in Ireland, not Northern Ireland, Ireland. Okay, that's a different country
It's the
altogether.
Republic of Ireland.
The Republic of Ireland. She's a nurse, she's a coach, she's a teacher, she's an author, she's many things. She's a wife, she's a mother, she's many things. And I'm so impressed with the things that she's doing, making such a great impact around Ireland and around the world. Today, I'm going to talk to her not about herself because I've already done that in a previous video. So this particular video, we're only going to talk about opportunities for care assistants to migrate to Ireland. As always, I prefer getting people that are more knowledgeable in that particular topic that I want to talk about. And I thought that if it's Ireland, then it's definitely Nurse Coach Ola. Everything Ireland. She's the one you have to follow. She's a YouTuber as well. I'll leave her details in the description so you can follow her and ask her all your questions about Ireland migration. So, Nurse Coach Ola, welcome to my channel. Please tell us, is it true that now there's opportunity for care assistants to relocate to Ireland?
Yeah, so thank you so much, Danielle. It's always fun, being, doing this with you. And to all the viewers, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. So, yes, it's a great news. I have to say this. And when I saw this myself, I was so happy because as, let me say, as a coach, a mentor to people coming to Ireland, known for, nurses, have had a lot of questions about home care workers, healthcare assistant, how did they move to Ireland rather than UK? So this news actually came November 30th that the minister of what's the minister's name again? Mary Butler, so and the minister English, both of them. So they had a meeting. So they came by with a recommendation that from 2023, more than 1,000 home care worker visas will be released. More than 1,000 home care worker visas. And this is straight from the
Please,
people.
why are you people copying us? Because we did it last year. You people also want to do some.
It's not,
Anyway,
yeah, it's,
people.
I think basically the main reason has been due to, I know in UK as well, you have this home care package and all that. So in Ireland as well. So there have been a lot of dependency, the shortages of home care workers to meet up the demand, of the healthcare setting when it comes to home care. They have they actually approve about 660 billion euros for the home care packages. So the home care packages are there, but they are not carers. They are not home care workers.
Okay.
So I think because of that, I think over 6,000. I work in, with HSC, and I work with facilitating this kind of process, getting older people home care packages. So we have a long waiting list. Over 6,000 older persons are
Wow.
waiting. They
Wow.
have approved home care packages, but there are no
No,
workers, no carers. So I
wow.
think this was one of
So
the reasons.
wow. Guys, those who are confused and don't know what she's talking about, she's not, when she says home care, it's different from care home. I know people get confused because we don't have those things back in our home country.
Just for people to know, we have healthcare assistant, and then we have
Yes.
home care workers. Sometimes they call them support workers. All right. So healthcare assistant will be majorly maybe working in a nursing home or in an acute hospital settings to assist nurses, with all the functions and all that. But home care workers are just as it is, home care workers. So they are working in the homes of those people, supporting them in their homes. So that's the difference.
So who is eligible to apply for the Ireland home care?
Okay, so for the eligibility, first of all, for the visa purpose, so you need an employer. Okay, so an employer, because they had to apply for the visa, an employer had to apply under the general employment permit. So you need an employer to apply for the visa for you. And one of the requirements for any employer that wants to do that is that they must be ready to pay you or to pay that person nothing less than 27,000 euros. So
Is
to
that difficult
qualify.
to get?
No, it's not. That's just like the baseline. That's the average anyways.
Threshold. Okay.
Yeah, so the employer, and it's not all the employers that are eligible to apply for that general employment permit. So it had to be employers that has that,
The license to do
capability.
so.
Yeah. So, and it must state there in the contract that they will be able to pay you nothing less than 27,000 euros
Per year.
Yeah, and that is equivalent of about 13 euros per hour of work. So that's
So that
one.
it's similar to
Mhm.
UK. Yeah, it's not so different. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, and then that's one. Now, for you to get an employer that will get you this job, of course, employers will have their different, criteria and other, but generally you require, what they call QQI or FETAC training. So it's like a course, like a series of courses. So the module, FETAC or QQI training. So most of these courses are available online, although some part of it will require like work experience, which you have to do in Ireland. So, but you can always start the process, wherever you are online. And then that's one criteria. Some might require work experience, either you work in a hospital before or you've cared for somebody in their home in your own country or so. And it will also be that you are a family carer. So you can say maybe probably you have an older person you are caring for. So they just need some experience.
Experience with care is valid and you can use that.
Yeah. Experience. Again, like I said, it differs from employer to employer, But I've looked around, look at their different, criteria, and these are what I could find out. So then the other thing, of course, you have to be displayed that you are empathetic, you have the caring ability and so, things like that, and your CV. So now, the way we have UK template CV, healthcare template CV for Irish as well. So you need to show in your CV that, your education level and stuffs like that. Okay. So those
you
are
have
like
a
generally.
video on this on your channel.
Yeah, so I recently did a video as well, talking about these particular updates. And like you said, I have like a recruitment network where we support international nurses, basically, to relocate to Ireland. But now we are opening up the stream of healthcare assistant, home care workers, especially with this great news. All right.
Hey,
It's still, there's nothing big happening. There's nothing big happening yet. We just have that waiting list because we only getting this information gradually, even though I know of some people that have relocated to Ireland as carers and they already there. Yeah. So
from Africa.
From Africa, yes. From Africa,
wow.
From non-EU countries.
I thought you said we are launching it in 2023, but they've started already.
They started, but it's like on a low key. And so if you check all the internet, you won't see overseas healthcare workers to Ireland. So, but we have some agencies that are doing this, So I think some went to Nigeria, some went to Africa to bring in. Yeah, it's happening. I'm in
Ireland, there's no red list. Wow. And in Ireland, there's no red list.
There's no red list. There's no red list. So the other thing I'm still trying to find out is about the English language proficiency. Maybe to be required or not. But at least I want to tell people to prepare. You know, if you have it, it's an advantage for you. If you don't have it, you know, maybe for Ireland, I haven't heard them say that you can use your degree as an equivalent. So I would just say generally prepare for an English language proficiency testing, either high LTS, you know, basically. For 8K assistant, generally they could take like 5.5, which is not bad, you know, 5.5. I'm not certain about it. I'm still trying to find out because it's not in any of the requirements, you know, but just for visa purpose or for any, you know, you might need it because that's just the general thing.
So you've mentioned basically everybody qualifies. You don't necessarily have to have had nursing training or a nursing
No,
background.
no.
And you need that training that you mentioned. And can you
Yeah,
send me the link can you send me the link to that
yeah.
program so that I can leave it so that people that want to give it a try can start taking that course as well.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're also saying that there's no red list issues with
No.
regards to Ireland. And then you have a video on your channel. I can link that video as well in the description where you spoke more about this. And
Yeah,
you said the pay is basically around 13 euro
yeah,
an hour. That's around 27,000 euro per year.
yeah.
So I think it is really good. So now you can't say how long it takes because things are not like in full effect yet.
Yeah, officially, like, you know, not in football. I would say if there's an employer that is ready to take you in, you know, with the whole process documentation, 6 months should be enough. If the person has that course, maybe you've done some trainings. Now again, the way they put it, they will say QQI, FETAC, you know, level 5, that's the level 5 or equivalent. So equivalent could be that probably you have a BSc in healthcare related, you know, course. Like I said, yeah. So about the duration or like how long it take, I can't say specifically, you know, because like we've actually highlighted this is just rolling out officially. But I say even now for those that are already, if you have the experience or you have the course, you know, the course that I've mentioned, it could also be an equivalent of the course. Maybe you have a degree or diploma in healthcare related course. So I'm still trying to find out, you know, what they mean by equivalent, because some of these requirements, they will say QQI level 5, you know, FETA QQI level 5 or equivalent. An equivalent could be related healthcare course. That's why now, you know, I told you that some employers were already doing this, trying to bring in,
Yeah.
but it's majorly like nurses. So maybe nurses that don't have up to, you know, the required English language testing, so they can come in as carer first. So that is an equivalent. So if you have nursing degree, if you have maybe public healthcare related degree, but there's no harm in just throwing your CV and hear what they will say if they think that it's equivalent, you know. But I know healthcare related courses can be an equivalent, maybe degree or diploma for the QQI level 5. So apart from that, like I said, generally 6 months.
6 months. So
Yeah.
for your agency, you start recruiting next year when it comes into full force, right?
Now, we are not yet registered there in Ireland, but what we do at the moment is to support, you know, African international nurses that want to come. So we have a mentorship program that we do. So we don't recruit directly, we recruit for recruiters, or we can, you know, signpost you know, our candidates to recruitment agencies or employers that we know. So what I have now at the moment, even for nurses, is mentorship. So we've been having the Nurse to Ireland mentorship for the past how many years now, and you know we've had a high level of record of successes. So we are opening up the HCA to Ireland mentorship, you know, from next year. At the moment, we just have waiting lists because, you know, the request is so much. So rather than just telling people no, go away, no, go away, so we're creating the waiting list because we are very hopeful. And I tell you, even we started the waiting list before this news came out. So it's just still
Oh,
being
okay.
positive as well. So to everyone that is already on the waiting list, don't worry. We will come. So it's just the mentorship. We will do the mentorship. Part of the things that we do there is like your CV revamp, try to make their CV very suitable. And, you know, preparing for interview and stuff like that. So if you see any employment or any employer will throw it into the group. So that's what the mentorship will be about.
Wow. And then the course that you mentioned that it's good that people take, how much do you think it is? How much is it, that online course?
So I did a general survey. So for the QQ level, let me just open it up. For the QQI level 5, there are 8 modules altogether. But I think we have the mandatory, there are about 5 that are mandatory. Communications, work experience, care skills, care support, safety and health at work. So those are the mandatory ones. Like I said, you don't have to finish before you get a job, because especially those that are already in Highland, maybe after 3 modules, you can get an employer and you continue. So for Chevron, I think I will send like a list as well of some of these training institutes that provides this training. Hopefully very soon I'll be licensed to do all this. I like things, this kind of thing. So Chevron is taking about 1,005 euros. Altogether, 1,005 euros for the whole course, but the candidates can pay instrumentally. That's what they have. CPL is doing it as well. Which other company is this?
What's the cheapest you've seen? The 1,000.
Cheapest maybe 800 euros.
Why are you too expensive like that? Because the UK courses, the KSCK courses, there's free. There's £10, there's £25. Why are you poor?
Well,
wow,
that might be, to be honest, that might be, but I'm not really sure about the authenticity. So I know people can go to Udemy, can go to all these things to do courses. I'm not sure if that is acceptable, because this is particularly like QQI. It's not just go and do care support. If you have something like that. So probably people that have done for UK, if you've done all the UK trainings, you can try. That could be, that may be acceptable. So I will only talk about what I know, So, and I know that people they're already in Ireland. This is what they do, and you can start online. Majority of it are online, but you will still need a work experience part, which you can do when you get to Ireland, or you can even have it in your home country if it's suitable, if it's acceptable. Yeah.
When I get this visa, am I eligible to bring my partner and my children when I'm coming over?
Okay, so generally for Ireland, because this is a general employment visa, so you don't qualify to bring in family. There's what they call the family relocation visa. So it's not an immediate. You have to, I think about, for general employment, 12 months before you qualify to bring in a family. For critical work permits, is an immediate, you can immediate visa relocation. But again, I say, if you're coming over to work, this is what I know now. So anything can change tomorrow, So even for nurses, it's not advisable for you to bring your family together, because it's either you're coming for adaptation or you're coming for exams. So you need that time for yourself. And once you get your critical work permit, then you can bring in your family.
So when you're going to Ireland as a care assistant, you go under the general
employment permit.
General employment permit, and then hopefully you can get the critical work permit to bring your family.
No. So for healthcare workers, it's general employment permit. So that's the condition of it, is that for you, before you can bring in your family, 12 months. You require 12 months.
12 months to be in Ireland before
before you can bring in your family. They categorize into category A, category B. So that's the way they do that.
You people. Anyway, okay. I see. So where are the places, like the job sites, to search for such jobs, so that people can start looking?
Yeah. So because this is just a news, it's not yet. It's going to start January 2023 anyways, and we hope that will come out fully in time and there won't be any delay. But for now, if you want to search for healthcare assistant job in Ireland, for those that have access, Irishjobs.ie. So if
Irishjobs.ie.
Irishjobs.ie. So we just start typing in the category the healthcare assistant. There are so many healthcare assistant job, or you can put in home care workers. So you'll find home care workers, and then you can see what they are looking out for, and what the requirements is and things like that. And Indeed.ie, of course, Indeed is there. Job Rapido is there, the common ones. But officially, Irishjobs.ie will be, the major port. And some of these recruitment agencies also have their own, rollout of jobs. Yeah.
You being experienced in,
Mm.
helping healthcare workers migrate to Ireland, do you think this is a good deal in your opinion, and would you advise people to take it?
Well, yeah. If you are not a nurse, it's a good deal. So why I say that is I've had some nurses come to me, severally and say, can I try the home care? I don't mind coming in as an home care worker, initially, and then I can convert to, my nursing, whatever. But I just encourage them to say, like, if what you require is the required ISS, just put in more effort and have your required ISS or OET band. So you don't want to come as an home care worker under a general permit, where you can actually come in as a nurse under a critical work permit with more advantage. But for generally, to other people, you are not a nurse, it's a good deal. It's something that we are hopeful it's going to be a big, difference, a big change in Ireland, actually. So home care workers, healthcare workers are highly needed. Like, I cannot overemphasize that, highly, highly needed. So I'm even sure that 1,000 will not be enough. Maybe once they exhaust that, they will roll out another circle. So I'll encourage it.
Don't you think these nurses that want to take this opportunity, they don't even have money to resit the IELTS? So if they come, they can get money to resit. What do you think? As many times as
Yeah,
they.
so it's a matter of choice. That's why we share information, and when we share information, it's not as if we are given an endorsement. We just it's what they call informed consent. So you have the information, you can then decide which route you want to take. So if you are a nurse, you're watching this, you're interested in the home care worker visa as well, you can go through it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and congratulations on your book as well.
Thank you.
And can you tell us more about it?
Wow. Okay, so thank you so much. The book Emerge. So it's called Emerge as a Health Pro. So an Health Pro, it's like they say pro. A pro is a professional. But when they call somebody you are a pro, it means you are
Like the
exceptionally, yeah,
Odogu.
Odogu, like exceptionally pro. So imagine if an healthcare professional is a pro. You understand? So everything you need to emerge as an health pro is what is in the book. So I talked a lot about self-discovery, mastering your goal, being a leader, how you can be a good leader, because we need this to have a rewarding health career. So that's what the book is all about. So the tools, the strategies that you need to have that rewarding health career. A lot of people are getting burnt out, of healthcare setting. Even as nurses, you're just tired. So, but what can you do to sustain yourself in that, in this rewarding career? You don't want to get burnt out. So then you need the book Image.
Wow. And is it out already? Can people buy some?
The book is out. It's out on Lulu Store. If you want the ebook, you also available in paperback as well through Seller Store. Before the end of the year, it's going to be out on Amazon, and so I can drop the links as well. You can get it as ebook. If you want the paperback, you also automatically have the ebook.
Oh,
So yeah, I'll drop the link. It's out and it's very, very affordable.
I'm waiting for the links.
Yeah,
I
very
promise.
affordable. Yeah.
You've done so well,
Thank
honestly.
you.
Like to be an author, hey, you done so. I don't know how you manage writing plus TikTok plus your family, because I know you love TikTok.
I know the
All right.
TikTok there is just the fun. You have the one polymath, something you do for fun. I don't know what you do
Yeah.
for fun. Your own is YouTube is your fun. It's a fun
Maybe.
place. It's your fun place, but we just want out some place. That's my TikTok dance, so I do a lot of that.
You've done well, and I'm proud of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm
Please send
proud
me
of you too.
all the links that we mentioned, and
Yeah.
then I'll leave it in the description.
I want to be like Nanelle. Please, you guys should
Hey,
follow
see
me
me
and
that I want to
subscribe.
be like and stuff.
I also
Yeah, guys, head over to Nurse Coach Ola's YouTube channel. I'll leave the link in the description as well. Head over and subscribe to the channel. And if it is about Ireland, please don't ask me. I'm asking this in all politeness. Please go straight to her channel. The only thing I know is exactly what she shared. If she did not share here, I honestly do not know. Please contact her. Go to her channel. She's a lovely person. Subscribe to her channel. DM her. Ask her. Okay, she'll be willing to help you. We came around the same time last year to talk
Mhm.
about the opportunity for healthcare assistance
Nurses.
in the UK for 2022,
Mm.
and so many people took the opportunity, and thousands of people have relocated to the UK with their family, and their lives have changed. And
Yeah.
now it's like sort of like traffic with the UK. Now, getting a healthcare assistant job in the UK is extremely difficult because now it's choked. And
Yeah.
now we are telling you that there's a neighboring country, Ireland, that is looking
Hmm.
for you, and this person is the one that knows about it. If I were you, if I didn't get the opportunity for the UK process, although I'll not give up on the UK process, I think it's worth trying. 13 euros an hour is a good deal, honestly, and I think you'd be happy you make that decision. So yeah, we've done our part. I have done my part. I brought it to you. It's up to you to attack her and get all the other
Please
information.
don't attack me too much.
Attack her. Okay, guys, thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.